Welcome back to Homestead Aquarius, and today I'm going to show you how to make you some nice homemade hot chocolate mint style. Now that's what I'm going to do. In yesterday's video I showed you about how I made some chocolate mint flavored coffee over the fire, and I encourage you to go back and check that out. And today I've got a little issue. You see, this right here, this jar is empty. It's made of glass and it's pretty strong and durable. It just held freeze-dried coffee. So if it keeps freeze-dried coffee safe, it'll keep some hot chocolate mix safe too. That way it's not thrown away. I'm reducing, reusing, recycling, and I'm running out of time, y'all. This is the second video of a three-part video, a three-part kind of day here, where I'm trying to make 3 videos in one afternoon. I was hoping to have daylight, but I have lost that. So let me quit talking now and let me make a fast hot chocolate recipe for y'all that I think you may like. And maybe you want to have this on hand because it's a lot cheaper. You can go buy the basic ingredients for it and do it yourself in such a cheaper, easier way, and store lots of it instead of buying it pre-mixed. Just make it yourself from scratch. That's what my grandparents used to do, and it's what I was used to as a child, and it makes sense to do it now. So that's what I'm going to do today here on Homestead Aquarius, but it's going to be chocolate mint flavored homemade hot chocolate. So hang on. Now, in the last episode, I also said I was going to make a table out of this grill, the grill top, right, and the grill itself. Well, that's holding everything together. But when I put it down on the gravel on the ground, it's just a little too low. So, welcome another use for my old saddle horse I've got here. That grill is sitting right there on top of it, and it's doing a good job. That's where I'm going to be mixing everything together. Oh, it just got bad out here. What you're looking at there that you can't see, let me put some flash on here. Solar light. I've had that solar light for probably 10 years, and it's done well. I just knocked it off of there and broke it. That's a touching moment for me. Now what am I going to do? Well, got to thinking duct tape, right? By the power of duct tape. I have the power. Look at that. Look at that. That's one of them little light things that you can get. Now let's see what it does. I have made my first light stick. Look at that. Look at there. Thought it was going to die too. I made a light stick, y'all. My walking stick and that little light and some duct tape. That will help us out. Start putting stuff in this mixing bowl. I've already got 2 cups of sugar in there, and then I'm going to add 1 cup of cocoa, a little Hershey's cocoa there, and 2.5 cups of powdered milk, and 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. That's what I'm going to put in this bowl, and it's just that easy. Save yourself some money. Y'all hang on. I'll go into speed mode here. Oh no, can't forget these. Hot chocolate ain't gonna be right unless we have some marshmallows. That's right. All right, let's go for, this is a man out here doing this now after dark around a dying campfire. I'm gonna have to stoke that back up. We gotta have 1 cup of cocoa. Now this ain't baking, y'all. It ain't gotta be exact, right? There's 1 cup of cocoa. Oh, 2.5 cups of powdered milk. Let me see how much we got in here. We'll have to, we'll add that last. Got my cocoa, powdered milk. Well, let's just go ahead and just keep going with it. 1, 2. Oh, this is going to be good. 3. That makes 1 cup. 1, 2, 3. That makes 2 cups. We got to have a half a more, so that's a half a more. Let's see. So that would be 1 and about that much right there. There we go. That's about 2.5 cups. I used to love the old Justin Wilson whenever he was measuring. He never did anything too precise unless he was baking. And if he was baking, that's a different situation. Now we're going to put in here 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Let me see which one of these. There's 1, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. That makes it a little thicker, y'all. And there we go. What we got here? 1 teaspoon, exactly. All right, let's see. We need 2 teaspoons. And, you know, the brand names don't really matter. Y'all going to have your favorites. All right, there we go. But when you're cooking and mixing stuff, it is kind of important to get your measuring right. But, you know, if you're like me, you just start throwing stuff together. And in honor of that, we've got some salt here. Little iodized. We're just going to pour in. Look at this. We're just going to pour in. There we go. That's a little bit more than a teaspoon. But that's what we've got. Now we're going to set that down. And I need something I just brought out here. Hang on. Oh, y'all look at that lid there for a minute. Let me find my thing over here. There we go. This is not the cooking episode that you want to make, I promise you. It's not the cooking episode I want to make, but I'm doing it. Let me cap this stuff off before something happens and I lose some of my ingredients, lose some of my supplies. Things happen and they go wrong out in the dark around the campfire, especially with sugar. Set all that right there. We're done with that anyhow. Fold that up. Y'all like my light stick? I like it. Then you're going to start mixing on this camping style with a plastic fork. A whisk will make it better. And, you know, but we're outside doing what we can with what we have wherever we are, right? I guess I could toss this too. Why don't I give you some hyperlapse action on this? Well, that right there is going to do it. Now, that is mixed up really well. You can do it better in the comfort of your own kitchen, but you can sift it. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. Do it with your feet for all I care. Now, it's ready to go and make me some hot chocolate. And we've got to have about 3 to 5 teaspoons of this stuff, tablespoons. So let me do a large one. And we're just going to call that right there. What is this? 1/4 cup? A 1/4 cup in there. That's what I think will be just fine for me. Let's sift it down. We don't want to cross my eyes. Okay. Now you can make your own versions of anything that you see out there. Okay. If you see somebody's recipe, add something that you like in there. I'm thinking about cinnamon. I'm thinking about substituting molasses, you know, for the regular sugar. I'm thinking about all kinds of stuff, and then putting that away. Now see, here's what we've got here. Look at here. That's Juan Valdez. He's just gonna hang out right there. And now, how are we gonna do that? We can't do that. Look here. We're just gonna be messy about it. There is 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. I know this is goofy, but we're proving a point. We're talking about something. That jar right there can go on and have itself a good life. All right. And it can have a nicer life because it'll be your jar. And you will be giving it that new life. Now look at there. That right there is hot chocolate mix ready to go. And it's going to stay good. If that'll hold freeze-dried coffee and keep it safe, it'll keep your hot chocolate safe. Now then, let's get this down here. Put it over here on my grill and my fire that has just about gone out, except we got a lot of coals. Oh, we got more to do, y'all. I've got one more episode, one more video to make tonight. And honest with you, I want to go in. You know, it's getting late here. Now, we perked this up in the previous episode. Now we're going to go over here. Now, what's in this percolator is some of my chocolate mint that I just picked fresh and put it right down in there. And it's been perking. And it's calmed down a little bit now. It ain't near as hot as it was before. Still got well, I mean, it's still at a high simmer. Yeah, look at that mix in action there. You like that? You like that mix in action? Get in there deep like. Yeah. Let me see here. Let's put that plastic spoon away from the fire. Now let's see if we got any steam rolling off of there. Look at there. That looks like steam to me. That right there is my first ever chocolate mint hot chocolate made outside over a campfire, right? Let's see how this goes. And it's homemade. Homemade right here. Homemade right here on top of this grill table. Let's have a sip. Oh man, that right there. Whoo! I ain't gonna say it's like my grandma made, but cause she was perfect. Oh man, but that has a very high slurp content value. That's hot, and it's dang tasty. Right there out of my childhood. Slow down enough to remember those things as you go along and how we used to do things, and you have yourself a much better life. Slow down to the speed of a sip. And back when Old Glory was a little younger. Yep, you can do this kind of stuff. You can make your own. You can be inventive. Let's say you don't have a table. You can make your own right there. That's one way. Oh man, that's good. So anyhow, I guess this is going to wrap up my second episode. And I always like to give somebody a shout if I can. People that are people that are worth it. Now, a lot of times when you think about campfire, let me see if we got any coal action here. Yeah, there's a little bit of coal action. Yeah, sitting around a campfire, talking about things and helping build communities around campfires. I've got something coming up with that possibly. And I'm looking over there at that wood, right? And that wood reminds me of somebody, Simply Jan Homestead, and her stacking and busting all that wood up and everything. that I watched her earlier today do that. Jan, if I wasn't watching you, I'd have done been out here doing this. So, say thank you. Y'all go over and check out Crazy Ed's Homestead. And check, look at there, look, y'all. That is trying to flash back on. Look at there. I ain't believing, maybe it'll live. But y'all go check out Simply Jan Homestead and Ed's Crazy Homestead. You probably already know them. They're friends of mine. And I'm sure both of them are going to be drinking them some hot chocolate over the winter, as I hope you will be too. Y'all be good, and I'll see you back next time, which will be tomorrow for y'all, and possibly a few minutes from now. It's almost 7 o'clock here, I think. What time is it? I don't know. It's late, and I'm hungry. I don't know if I'm going to do this one, but y'all be good. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't you hate them dang it moments? I certainly do. Old man brain kicked in once again, and I forgot to put all this in the video. You saw me at the store. Look at there. Look. It's a few days later now in the daylight, and I just wanted to show you that hot chocolate right there is still perfectly fine in that jar. Yeah, I wanted to have the marshmallows in there. Let me make this quick. All this wonderful footage, it just couldn't die. It had to be seen. I got me some hot water right there. I bought them marshmallows for a reason, y'all, so y'all could see this. But most of y'all, or a lot of you, done clicked out, and that's okay. This is for the hardcore followers, them folks that still ain't got nothing to do but watching old hillbilly up here in Alabama make hot chocolate like a crazy man in the middle of the night. Now let me see about this. All right. That still slurps just as good as it did last night. Now, here goes a car going by. Thank you to all of you that have stuck around throughout this video. Go see Simply Jan Homestead. Wonderful lady. You're going to love her. There's going to be a link in the description for you to find her easily. Thank you for watching. Now I'm going to enjoy my fresh homemade hot chocolate. Y'all be good.